John's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. So, any of us that have worked on chainsaws for any time at all have those ones where when you get done you just want to give it a big middle finger. This would be that saw for me. For, well, I don't know, probably. I haven't had one this frustrating in quite some time. That Pioneer P51's the closest. So this saw was shipped in, let's see, the box says Kerry. So if I'm remembering right, I mean I do a lot of freaking email, but if I'm remembering right, this is the one that I exchanged some pleasantries with the owner, and we were trying to figure out why the hell this thing would just float out and not run. Every once in a while it would kind of pop, bang, but it wouldn't run. And I know why now, but it's taken me some time because it was pretty deceptive. So there was a number of things that were going on. Right off the bat, in this Zama carb, the gaskets were missing. The diaphragms were there, the gaskets weren't. And I thought, oh hell, this is going to be a piece of cake. Found that. Nope. This stain, that is how much mixed fuel has flooded out this damn muffler today as I've worked on this thing. So, I'm like, okay, that sucks. It kind of popped a little that first time I tried to start it, and then flooded right out. So I pulled out the plug, and it had an NGK, which I'm sure this is the God, what am I trying to say? I'm sure it's the compatible version of a Champion CJ6, but because of my prejudice against NGK, I hate them, can't stand them, won't use them in anything, I pulled it out and put a Champion CJ6 in here. And of course I checked the spark and I went, it looks a little weak. And it did, it looked a little weak. So after all the goofing around, damn certain that carburetor was good, I went ahead and pulled the coil and decided to bake it. You know, had a lot of good luck bringing those back to life. Well, it improved the spark immensely. Just setting the plug in the spark plug wire and shortening it out here to the muffler, I was getting a pretty damn good looking spark. And it would kind of start and then just die. Still would not fire on this style tester. So I put, just out of an abundance of caution, I had my spare Zama that I keep around for testing, put that on there, and guess what? It did the same damn thing. So it was inevitable that I had to try another coil, and gee, what do you know? Here we are. It's fixed. So even though this is probably one of the cleanest blue coils that I've seen in a long time, it goes in the garbage can because it will not fire under compression. Good spark on a spark plug outside of the cylinder. Under compression, there was not enough voltage to fire. So, here we are. So I've still got obviously a little assembly to finish up on this saw. And I'll do a final tune on it. The fuel cap needs a check valve. It's leaking all over the place every time I turn the saw on its side. And I want to check a few other just minor things. There's already a new sprocket on here, and I'll go ahead and put the spark plug back in it that it came with, because that's obviously what the owner wanted. And there's not a damn thing wrong with it. It's literally brand new. So, anyhow, something to keep in mind. If you've got a real tough, frustrating one like this, I hate to say it, but trust the tester. You know, if you've tried everything else, your spark is good. It looks good outside the cylinder on a spark plug, but it won't cross that 1/4 inch. That is kind of the standard. Might be time for a coil. I know in the case of this Homelite Super XL, it was time for a coil.